Hi, I'm Ravi. I'm one of the co-founders of PeaceMakers. The reason we are working on, conflict and peace building and conflict transformation is because it's become quite a norm that we start resolving conflicts in a destructive manner. So it causes hurt, it actually breaks relationships, it causes damage to properties and loss to lives. These are the concerns. And so conflict is inevitable, but resolving conflict in a violent means can be avoided. So it requires intentional learning. So we are trying to promote a culture of peace, where in the midst of culture of violence, through peace education, through conflict resolution workshop, training, to working at different levels. So conflicts are with, say, marital conflict between parents and children, between students and teachers, and in a team, and between neighborhoods, between linguistic groups, and it goes on, and between nations. So what in PeaceMakers we are trying to do is to popularize conflict resolution skills as a life skill, so that we start resolving conflicts in a manner that it benefits the parties in conflict, not just harms the relationship and creates a loss. And so why are we involved with the prisoners? See, the prisoners, they have tried to resolve a conflict, and they are for certainly try to resolve it in a destructive way. And so they have broken a law and they've done it in a wrong way. That's why they're behind bars. Once a prisoner is behind bars, they are mostly forgotten. And their own families do not want to associate with them. The community does not want to associate. So they are unwanted to the society. Somehow we have a belief that when a criminal is put in a prison, the society is safe and there is no problem. But I think we have to relook at that, because making mistakes is common and struggling to resolve a conflict is a common thing. So therefore, when a person makes a mistake, I think the person deserves an opportunity to learn to resolve conflicts in a positive way, in a constructive way. So what we are trying to do is to work in partnership with the Department of Prisons, with the law enforcement agencies, with the police station, with the mental health institutions, with the mental health professionals. So it is a psychosocial intervention. So we are trying to work with the prisoner and the prisoner's family, because once a person goes into prison, the family is also affected. The children are also having to bear the name that they're prisoner's child, and they lose an opportunity of going to school. They lose an opportunity of just growing up in a natural, proper way. So we wanting to support the family so that they will cope with the loss of a family member who's in the prison, as well as a prisoner who is now wanting to change himself or herself and get ready to come back to the society and live a normal life. So this is where we are trying to approach it from a multidisciplinary way. We wanted to involve the lawyers, the judicial experts. We want to work with the prison staff, correctional management service institution. And we want to work with the police stations who are, trying to prevent crime and give safety and protection to the public. And we want to work with the institutions like colleges and research institutions like Christ University or NIMHANS and other institutions, where they can get involved in addressing the issue of crime, criminality, and in terms of prisoners' issues, prisoner situations, and things like that. So we are trying to create a partnership, a collaborative effort with the civil society, with the experts, with the correctional management institution together, and including corporates, including employees in the corporates. As a society, I think we need to involve in addressing the issue of crime and criminality. And how we are doing it is not only by just giving a conflict resolution education and training, but we want to really understand what is causing us to rebel or to get into conflict with law, or to basically lose our temper, or to fight, or to break law. So we want to even understand the whole causes of it, and we want to approach in terms of how we could address those causes whether from a sociological theory perspective or psychological theory, criminological theory perspective, from a mental health perspective. So that is what we are trying to do in PEHL, which is a criminal justice initiative of PeaceMakers.
PeaceMakers today varied programs such as Sahayana, which is a mental health program for the persons with mental illness at the prison, and other activities such as the Green Skilling Coaching Center Music School, aims at not only providing and meeting the needs of the persons in the prison and their families, but also aims to give them confidence to live a life with dignity post-release. We are looking forward to develop more such sustainable intervention strategies to realize the vision of PeaceMakers and make the world a better place to live in for the prisoners and for the society at large.
Green Skilling is a livelihood program under the occupational wellness. Here the ladies are trained with certain skills like embroidery, where they do these embroidery skills on products like saris, dupattas, cushion covers, etc. Here they earn their wages, and with this wages they will be able to fight their case. They are able to take care of their children's education and health care, and also take care of their elderly parents back at home. This also helps them to lead a life with dignity once they are out and reintegrated into the society.
PeaceMakers is one such organization we work with, where they provide social and mental rehabilitation support to prison inmates. They also help these inmates learn skills such as embroidery and learn to play music instruments, so that when they are out of prison confinement, they can make a living for themselves.
See, there's a humongous task of reforming a person in the prison cannot be done by one person or one organization or few organizations. It has to be done by multiple kind of institutions, and we are so grateful and glad that Flatworld Solutions has come forward to be part of this kind of initiative where it is mostly neglected. And the employees of Flatworld Solutions are coming forward. They would like to be part of the coaching center that we run, training the prisoners to take up SSLC examinations and PUC examinations and things like that. And employees are coming to volunteer to work, with the music school, train in musical, instruments, and being part of the music school, and the initiative with the psychiatric patients in the prisons. And so we greatly appreciate this kind of interest and the kind of monetary support that comes, and the human resource support that comes from organizations, from institutions like Flatworld Solutions Private Limited. Thank you very much.
As part of the corporate social responsibility at Flatworld, we intentionally partner with organizations that work among lesser privileged people. As a mission, we focus to educate, empower, and enable people of the lesser privileged in the help that they need, and therefore Flatworld is actively involved in helping these organizations in sponsoring their education and sponsoring different needs that they may have.